July 31st, 2022, when Mackenzie Shirilla crashed her car and killed Dominic and killed Davion. 2022. Then a year later, she was convicted and sentenced in 2023. Yet here we are now talking about this case more than ever. And it's all because of the Netflix documentary that she did with her parents. What a disaster. Absolute disaster. She was serving her time, working towards getting out on parole, hopefully from her perspective, right? Because she has an opportunity in 15 years from the date of sentencing. But instead of just being quiet, she wanted to garner some sympathy from the public. And yes, sometimes that happens when you do a documentary. Making a Murderer, we've seen that sympathy for that convicted murderer. But that didn't happen here. It was an absolute disaster. And now Mackenzie Shirilla finds herself not as, someone who was convicted in a case that people sort of remember. She is now an infamous villain. Because we are looking at anything and everything connected to her. She created all that. She caused all that through the documentary. You don't have to do a documentary. You can just do your time, be a good inmate, make yourself a better person, accept responsibility, and do things like that instead of making it all about you, right? And telling your story and how you are the victim. No. Dominic and Davion are dead. You're a convicted murderer. You're not a victim. She is now at a level in the, not just in the true crime world, but it has gone past that in the realm of pop culture.
Good afternoon. Welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Today, I would like to do a reading on Natalie Shirilla. Not invade or get close to her, but I just want to know what's going on. That's what I found. She's an Aries, so she's a fire sign. That's really weird. I'm surprised she's not an air sign. Anyway, she is the Wheel of Fortune card. If you don't know how to find a card for a reading, there is a short below. Or if you got something different, let me know. I have been shuffling these. I've already said sacred space and called in the quarters. And now I just want to do a general reading on the energy around Natalie Shirilla. There's a party. Woohoo! Oh, there's a little page here. She likes outside validation. She's stuck between a rock and a hard place. She feels like she's carrying the weight of the world. She has another page here. Her cups are full. I don't know about that. This card is, we've been getting a lot of the same cards. This has happened in other cases. This card is generally like family inheritance, wealth. I don't know who her family is. I know she has one sister. She has another two here. And the Lovers. High Priestess, another two. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you made it. And the Fool. What is Natalie's story? The Magician. Here's Davion. Here's Destitute, out in the cold. Here's the Ultimate Broken Heart, threes. Here's the Chariot. Here's McKenzie. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Okay, if you're new, welcome. I don't pull the same amount of cards every time. I pull them intuitively. That's how I was taught. One thing that I did think of when I was sitting down kind of meditating on this is MK Ultra. If you know anything about MK Ultra, then you know where this is going. If you don't know anything about MK Ultra, it's super sad. It's a mind control thing. They like break you to rebuild you. It's very similar to the armed forces, but this is an MK Ultra card. This is also secrets that are never ever coming out. It's intuition, what, you know, still waters run deep. We have a feral dog and a domesticated dog. We also have pillars going between worlds. Trusting your intuition. There's a moon and a sun. But there are secrets that are never coming out. But this is also an MK Ultra card. This is also an MK Ultra card. I have no idea what her family is. I know she has one sister. Here's another page. Oh, man. Threes are symbolic here. Threes, you know, the perfect Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Twos are also symbolic. Nines are symbolic. The Emperor is leader of the dark side. She's staying up, so stressed out. Here she is, the Queen of Wands. We have a little thief stealing lives and happiness. Dylan, a little D-bag from the Idaho 4 case, used to always get this. She's the only person in the entire world that slept through a massacre and didn't hear a thing. Hi, Dylan. Missed ya. I'm about to pull some yes/no cards because I've never seen MK Ultra not get passed down. And I can tell you right now, I don't think that Mackenzie Shirilla had any MK Ultra. But I've never seen it stop. Is this MK Ultra? No. All right. I'm just going to ask if it's a PSYOP then. Is this a PSYOP? Yep. That's why. Yeah, you bet. All right, good. Well, that explains it then. It's like fake. It's designed by really smart people to distract the masses. One of the things that I have found in my extensive research is true crime psyops. It started with Idaho 4, and right away, this was so extreme, we asked right away. And we just got that it was a psyop. So she's an actress. They're all actors. Actresses, if you are unsure or your Google's not working, get those little fingers busy and look at crisis actors. They're real. It's all real. I'm writing an entire book about it. Okay, well, like, what do we need to know then? This is all designed by super smart people who are then trained super smart people to create stories. Okay. Like, what do they want us to know then? What the point is, a distraction. Distraction from waking up, distraction from doing your own inner work, a distraction from healing. I mean, we've spent hours on this. The end game, from what I've done, if you've done your research and you can bring arguments to this, I would love it. I don't really care if, to be honest, and sorry if this hurts your feelings, but if you have an opinion, this isn't about opinions. This is about research and intuition. Facts aren't feelings. Feelings aren't facts. The end game, I know what the end game is. The end game is to have a completely chaotic, upside-down world. You know, the satanic pentagram is upside down. They wear crosses upside down. The ruling class is the satanic worshiping class, and they're very proud of it. They do it. They show you everything that they're doing. They have satanic rituals to loose your energy at events like concerts, events like Super Bowl. They're even using the words like portal. They use the words to tell you what it is. But they also use trickery and inversion. It's confusing. La la la. So, the end game, well, it was a 2030 plan. We've already pushed it back to 2050. If you'd like to help humanity, please grab the land prayers below. They're free. And that's how you can help humanity. I'm trying to push it off indefinitely, never. Like, I don't really want, I'm not coming back here to do it again. Like, I will come back to enjoy this paradise, but I don't have any interest in doing this again. If you do, then that's fine. But if you'd rather help humanity so your children's children don't have to go through satanic rituals without consent, that's black magic, then help us. We'd love it. If you're drawn to this, then you were probably part of the helpers in the past, in past lives. So she's an actress. This is all like, perhaps the people who wrote the scripts are, and I mean, if you think about it, like, this accident was so extreme. It happened 2 years ago, and it didn't pick up any traction. So Netflix, who's in bed with all the elites, BlackRock, it all leads back to BlackRock, literally. They reignited the whole thing. They have jail calls, they have actresses. This is all it's a production. I knew it. We knew it. And for some reason, we keep spending time on it. It is amazing the amount of work that went into it. I mean, they have teams. Like, I've told you guys before, they go to college campuses and recruit kids that do well in school and know how to, like, do it. I mean, they recruit everyone. They recruit you. One thing that you can do is whisper, "I do not consent," before any of that. Like, I don't consent. No, you're not going to use my energy to loosh off of. They don't. Loosh is low vibe, and it's like low energy. What does the land want to tell us? We're going to read some Land Speaks cards, because there's something about that accident site. A grid reset. The lines are starting to be rethread. We're working on that land specifically. Even if you literally if you don't pray, meditate, and ask for help, then any help you get is not of the highest and whitest light. And B, then our angels, guardians, guides, spirit, whatever you believe in or whatever you call it, can't help you. That's why Jesus says you must ask every day, every 24 hours, the daily prayer, Our Father. You have to pray it every day. And it's also just like a good habit. If you're out of the habit, for the Knights membership, there's a 7-day reset. You can grab it. And I've said this before, even if it starts with 5 minutes a day. I just restarted. I got a little lax, but I'm back on it. The land is getting cleared. So when you have they're not stuck ley lines, they're blocked. That we're working in different dimensions. So you have to get out of your 3D meat suit and think of this like, imagine your kitchen right now if you're not sitting in it. Imagine the sink. Are there any dishes in it? Is there like, what does that look like? That's pretty much remote viewing. So you can see this stuff. Everyone has these gifts. They just teach you that you don't. They also teach you you're dirty. You're not. You're a spark of source, God, source. The ley lines are getting cleared. The root chorus whispers from underground network. Yeah, go get Freddie. Find Freddie. My tree. I literally hugged him and talked to him all the time. He helped us with the Canton case. We worked on the land in Canton, and miraculously, Karen Reed got acquitted. It was black magic woven into the ground. I mean, witness tree is the silent observer of centuries. If you've ever read the book, Anna, the Grandmother of Jesus, it's a great book. It's a channeled book, but it's amazing. By Claire Hartsong. Fox, 1981 in Canton. It's still humming. There's more work to do in Canton. You know this. Well, that took a turn because there's not. I mean, she's an actress. It's all fake. If you followed us in Idaho 4, you watched it unravel in front of our eyes. It was unbelievable. So this actress, I mean, that's how I can explain it. It's not her. There's no her. It's fake. It's an illusion. So they built this actress to have like stress, carrying the weight of the world. There's 3-person pact, the ultimate broken heart. She's an actress. This is all fake. We're literally watching Scandal. Like there's nothing to read on. It's fake. Well, that's a doozy. We knew that though. And for some reason we still keep spending time on it. And it's so entertaining. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know. What did that leave you guys with? Like, how do you feel about it? I mean, I'm not going to bother reading these. It's all fake. It's all fake. Oh. I definitely don't want to talk to Dominic's sister about it. Because the thing is, that's really, she might not know. That's the other thing. Like, we've gotten before that Candace is an MK Ultra victim, but she doesn't know. So, like, his sister might think this is, it's really weird. It's like a pretzel. It's so confusing. Or she could just be a really good actress, but she might also think this is very real. Because it could be real to her. It's bizarre. And I feel like her pain is real. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like she's just a really good actress. I feel like her pain is very real. So to her, it could be. It really could be real. It is wild. That's wild. I feel like I need a shower. We knew this, though. We were weary of it in the beginning. But it's still so entertaining. This is like an addiction, literally. One time I was detoxing from true crime, and my instructions were very clear that I couldn't watch court, anything true crime for a week, and it was worse to me than withdrawing from caffeine. It was horrible because I get like endorphins off of it. I love it. I love watching court. I love it all. But now we know, and we'll still probably spend time on it. That was wild. That was nuts. I guess it was really only nuts. I mean, what was nuts about it? We knew that. Well, we had an idea. I think just how big it is. And it's like a Russian doll. Like, I think it was what's his name? Winston Churchill, who said it's an enigma. There's no end or beginning. So like it's very compartmentalized that people don't know what others are doing. So not if one person falls, it doesn't matter because they don't know. There's no real top till you get to the Rothschilds. Or not the Roth, is it the Rothschilds? It's the demonic, they run all the banks and own them all. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower and run to the golf course. Thank you for coming. Let me know what you guys got. That was wild. That was nuts. Let me know what you got. I love you guys. Thanks for coming.